Well, the Steelers seem to have gotten favored by a controversial call, which it looked like it was possibly a catch, but honestly, it could have gone either way if you look at it the right way.
It's football time.
Alrighty, what's going on? Welcome back to the All Around Sports Podcast, Sports Everything on the channel. I'm host Antonio. Today, we're talking about the black and gold incarnation of winners, the Pittsburgh Steelers, getting a massive controversial win over the Baltimore Ravens, keeping their playoff hopes alive and their division hopes alive. And it was remarked by Isaiah Likely catch that led to an incomplete pass overturned. It was originally ruled a touchdown, but was overturned on the call. And not Jim Harbaugh, John Harbaugh said the catch rule is, quote, is about as clear as mud right now. That's how I feel about it. When we had a conversation with the league office, and we appreciate that, it didn't clear anything up. It didn't any make it any easier to understand. But the question is, was it a catch or not? I'm gonna talk about that in just a second. Before we do, if you all do enjoy this video, do me a favor, smash the like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. For now, let's talk about the catch. I do believe it should have been a catch because I know Steelers fans and my pal Steven are going to say it was a good call. May I remind you that a similar call was made in the Steelers' favor against the Green Bay Packers on Sunday night, which they, of course, lost. Now, I just want to remind people about that. But when I look at the two frames, I'm going to show you guys two frames. The first frame, you can see he has one of his feet down, and, of course, Joey Porter Jr. is right on him. And then you see the second frame where he's about to get his second foot down. He does. And then eventually, before his third step, loses control of the ball. So if we compare that to the catch that was made on Sunday Night Football between the Packers and the Steelers, it should have stood as a touchdown. It should have stood because the Ravens were good in the entire game. And Likely's been pretty much a cursed tight end in the league. First, you had that toe out of bounds catch in the Week 1 game a year ago against Kansas City. Then you have another one that happened a few weeks ago where he didn't maintain control. And then this one here. This guy's just so cursed. I don't know what his problem is. But the Steelers, that should have been ruled incomplete. That should have been ruled incomplete. I know my pal Steven's probably going to argue it, but the call was made in the Steelers game, in the Packers and Steelers game before a little while earlier when the season was still going on, and still is. When I look at this play, it should have stood as a touchdown because I know the Ravens fans are probably not happy about it themselves, but that should have stood as a touchdown. And I'm not too worried about this because the Ravens will get the revenge in the final week of the regular season. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you guys think it was a catch? Let me know in the comments what you guys think down below. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, do me a big favor. Smash the like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, I'll see you on the next one. Ciao for now.